Yes, sir. Testing, chat. Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? Oh, oh. Where we at with it? Yes, sir. With the tester. Thumbnail is rolling. Boom, boom, boom. Thumbnail is rocking and rolling, and yes, we are back. Sovis, what's up, legend? We are back. I literally just sparked up stream like, I want to call it 4 seconds ago. So I think you are the very first viewer. So W Sovis, what's good, legend? How we doing? We are back. We are back. We are back. CES, Low Kenny Finance vibes. That's cool. They printed us little name tags. I'm gonna pull up the chat on the laptop. Hey, we got the laptop today too. Chat, we chilling. Chat, we just chilling. You chilling? I'm chilling too. Work is over with today. Work is over with today. Got here 4 seconds too late. Hey man, early bird gets the worm. All right, no points docs for that. You show it up, man. How's your day going? What you been up to? What you been up to, my G? Let me pull up the chat for the homies. Let me pull up the chat. Yes, sir. Last day of CES, and we just got stuff moving. How does the mic sound? Mic sound good? How does the quality look? We trapping off the mobile. We got no Wi-Fi. I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I just wrapped up like an extremely long day. I'm pretty sure I walked 25,000 steps today. Like literally 25,000 steps today. That's how nuts this conference is. But the good thing is it's it's over with. So I'm not going to any sessions tomorrow. I'm going to get some good sleep tonight. I'm actually going to the gym tonight. When I get back, I'm going to go to the gym tonight. I'm going to get some good sleep. Well, we got to crank out some admin stuff because we got a cool vid coming out next week. So we got to crank some stuff out for that. But we got, I got to drive all the way back to California tomorrow morning. And before that, we have like a legal call for like the steel we're working on. So things are in motion. Things are in motion, Sovis. Things are in motion. You know, I was thinking, I was like, this is our last day. I felt like you guys are with me. We were at CES together. Days like 1 through 3, you guys saw all of the booths. And today, I started to go to like the actual sessions. And the sessions are like in these like conference rooms where they're teaching you stuff. But the thing is, you can't like record in those sessions. So I couldn't like bring you guys to all my sessions. That was like the one thing I was like kind of bummed by. But I went to 2 sessions today. One of them was on like cybersecurity and data privacy in the world of AI. Like that's super interesting, right? Like when you think about AI, it's everywhere, it's growing, it's like making fakes of people, it's copying voices, it's like has all these people's information, but literally no governance. Like how are people controlling it? So like they're like a lot of like politicians and like cybersecurity people talking about that. Then the next one I went to was the future of agriculture, like AI in agriculture. If you guys were here yesterday, or was it yesterday? Was it yesterday or today? Where we saw the John Deere summit, not summit, but booth. But they had a like separate pop-out session, and what they did was they like talked about how their farmer customers are actually using AI every day. Like that's like a really cool thing. And I think the coolest stat is someone literally said the average age. Yesterday. Okay, thanks, Doug. Thanks. The average age of a farmer in Japan is 70 years old. Isn't that crazy? The average age of a farmer in Japan is 70 years old. That's nuts. And in the US, the average age of a US farmer is 60. That is OD. right? So like they were talking about like they're literally, and then like the life of a farmer. Think about like the life of the farmer. They were saying like typically if you have to, I don't know the right farming terms, but like mow a large acreage of farmland or mill, whatever they want to call it, you would have to hop your butt like physically into one of the machines, drive it for like 6 hours out of the day, and then you literally can't do anything else. Like you as the farmer are sitting in the machine, like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're mowing, or I guess like till, I don't know what they call it, doing something on the machine for literally 6 hours out of the day, and you can't do nothing. And then you show up back at home, and you're like tired, you have to take care of your family, you have to do admin for your farm or agriculture business and things like that. But now they said that like, they call it agbotics, like the robots for agriculture. Now, from your phone or iPad, you can press a button, have that same machine, now that it has like AI software inside of it, tell it to, like command it to take over a certain part of your farm, and then that machine can then go and literally like do the whole thing for you while you are doing something else, either with your family or like doing a different part or doing something else. That was like mind blowing. It was like so sick to see. I was like, what the heck? And then like the ROI of that is it frees up the farmer's time. That's what's really cool. Yeah. Like it's like so sick, right? Like the perk of freeing up the farmer's time to be able to do other things, to be able to like spend more time with family, or to like just be productive outside of like sitting literally in like this thing for 6 hours. Imagine having to sit on a lawnmower, right? Sitting on a lawnmower for 6 hours. That would actually be so chalk. It does take up a lot of power. I think it takes like a significant amounts of power. But the key is like, it's kind of like still the same machines. So like there's two versions. There's like a next gen machine, and then there's like the same machines. On the next gen machine, the next gen machines are like solar, renewable powered, very efficient, completely autonomous, and has like all the AI software and chips inside of it, and that's like you just press a button and it goes. The interim version of that is kind of like the old machines still, or kind of modern version of them, but having just like automation software included, right? So it's like those kind of machines might not even be like heavily electrically powered. It could be gas or something like that, you know what I mean? So it was still, regardless, it was like a pretty big, that was like a big takeaway in my head, is like the thesis of farmers adopting technology to free up their day, to be more productive. I think it's like a underlooked at thesis. Like the number one thing that's gonna crack the code in that space, in that industry, I think, is likely gonna be adoption of like dealers, people that sell big machine and equipment. Once they start adopting stuff, I think that's gonna unlock a lot of value for them. Because these farmers know that they're like sick of being on these dang machines all day. So the key is really like accessibility. Like the two things in the thesis, thanks for whoever liked the video, appreciate y'all liking the video. The stream. I think the two things that matter is number one, accessibility. And essentially what that means is when a farmer goes to a dealer of equipment or a store, it just has to be available so they can see it and experience it and feel it. The second thing is user experience. So it's gotta be like simple enough to say like, plan a route, go, or stop. Or when you get an alert, like what does the alert mean, or things like that. And it sounds like the smartest people in the world of robotics and AI and agriculture have all been spending time in that space. And it's like, they're working on something sick. But what's interesting though, is it's like, this stuff seems like it's like a massive TAM, right? Like there's like literally hundreds of thousands of farmers in the world and so much farmland. And the number one business that's like doing stuff like this, I think, is John Deere. But then I looked at John Deere stock and I'm like, what's happening, you know? Let's look at John Deere stock together. This is what I saw. It doesn't really look that like mind-blowing. It's very choppy also. Like literally in 1 year, it's up like 20%, that's solid, like 22%. 5 years, up 71%. But to be like the largest provider of this equipment with like modern technology and like things like this, like how come this thing isn't like growing like the rest of the AI stuff, like hundreds of percent years over years, stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe the street's sleeping on it. Did we just find a new thesis for Chat Capital? Do we find a new thesis for Chat Capital? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe so. So I gotta figure this out. Cause I was trying to figure out like what's a good play? Like where can we invest, put dollars to work in this, you know? John Deere stock might be sleepy, but I think too much of their stock is influenced by like, I think too much of John Deere stock is influenced by like traditional, boring, non-tech enabled equipment sales, you know? I still think in the broader scheme of like global sales, the cool, fancy, autonomous ones is still a small slither. And usually on like Wall Street, like analysts don't really care about the new futuristic tech if you're not selling your flagship stuff. That's my thought. So like I don't think they're selling enough of their flagship stuff to have like Wall Street investors caring about what they're doing. So that was John Deere. What else did I see that was like mind-blowing? Oh, I'm gonna post a story on Instagram of it or like a reel of it later, but I went to Amazon and Amazon had a Formula One race car track for F1. And I was able to design my own track using AI at Amazon, and I was able to race it using like one of those like fancy F1 racing simulators. So that was super cool. Quick preview, I sucked. I was really bad at it. Why? Because I designed my track to be very difficult. I wasn't thinking about it at the beginning. I thought it was supposed to be like a super easy, okay. I drew too many sharp turns in my Formula One race car track. So like during the narrows and like easy turns, I was crushing it. But when it came to like the U-turns, I absolutely botched it, y'all. I was so chalked. It was so bad. So we went to Amazon. We found a really cool business today, like an amazing business. And this one stays between us. This isn't supposed to be public everywhere. But as you guys know, I'm copying, hopefully this month, like a really cool cash flowing business for the holdco. That's gonna be closed in a handful of weeks. But one of the things with this business is like, I'm trying to figure out how to expand the, what's the questions for? Oh, questions on like what the business is and what it does? I guess I'll share it on live, but I'll just have to pull the VOD, and I don't want to leave the VOD up. What's the question for? Because I don't want to give away, because it's not, and I don't want to jinx it, all right? But, oh, the business, okay, all right, I'll keep it between us, and I'm just gonna like pull this VOD. But it's a really cool civil engineering business in the south of the US. We want to know. I got you. So it's a really cool civil engineering business, doing almost $1 million of EBITDA, and I've been working on this deal for about 8 months. No, not 8 months, 6 months, and having a closing conversation tomorrow with lawyers to figure out like F-reorg, purchase agreement comments, things like that, and then hopefully in a handful of weeks it closes. But here's the thing, like as a civil engineer, you are working with developers, municipalities, and other folks that are building things. And you're helping them with like site planning, designing, plotting, CAD design, all that stuff, while like the customers are just building stuff, you know? So it's like super cool. And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to this conference is because I wanted to figure out if there are any technology players that are developing tech to make this industry that like we're acquiring in a lot more efficient. Because what will be amazing is a lot of these boring businesses are ran by like a guy and his wife with like pen and paper, fax machines, and like a cell phone going to the field trying to like get things done, right? That's how a lot of these businesses are ran. Literally no one is adopting technology, drones, LiDAR scanning, and things like that. And if you are, you're crushing it, you have great margins. So this business today is doing like 30% cash flow margins, meaning that if the business generates $100 of revenue, they have about $30 of cash flow. That's like with like ancient processes. With this technology, with this guy Peter Park, it's funny. His name is Peter Park, not Peter Parker. Peter Park. He's such a legend. He does the drone and digital twinning and software for civil engineers globally. And it's like a super sick business that he has. And what it does, it allows for like the business that we're acquiring to one, make our processes so much more efficient. So if we're acquiring it at 30% margins, there's a chance that we just become so much more efficient to grow this to like 40, 50% margins. And bruh, that is OD in the space of like private equity and boring business. It's super sick. But the other thing too is that it unlocks multiple revenue streams as well. That's what I like most about it. It has this ability to offer a service to developers that is like really needed, but not a lot of folks in our market are doing it. And that service is developers and contractors kind of want to see real-time updates, how projects are progressing without having to go to the site, as well as a bunch of just like 3D models and stuff of their job site. And with this business that Peter Park has, he's able to like capture real-time data using drones. He's able to then collect that raw data. And what happens is like his team, who was based in Korea, they actually process it into like a digestible, usable format. And then we then sell that to the customer and developer. So that's a whole new revenue line that we unlocked. And if Peter charges me $100, I'm gonna charge the customer like 1,000 for it. So, boom, instantly off of that, we have cool tech that's like margin improvements as well as really dope new revenue streams for this business. So, there you have it, Sophus. It's literally don't tell anyone, all right? I don't want folks out here trying to, copy my playbook. But that's the, it is a W. It is a W, bro. It's super cool. It's really fun. And that's the point of coming to conferences like this, is that like, especially if you're a private equity investor, is you get the latest pulse of what's happening in the world of technology. Like that's literally why I'm here. Like my hedge fund friend is here. One of my best friends, Eric, is here. Like the reason why you're here is to like literally get as much intel around what's next. And then once you get that intel of what's next, you figure out what's happening today. And if you're someone like me, I want to figure out what's happening today that's not even tech enabled, and then how can we move that, buy that at like 10, 20% margins, and then move it to what's happening today or in the future, right? So you buy a boring business, 10, 20% margins, you implement the tech that you saw at CES, and the next thing you know it, in 2 or 3 years, you've like double, triple the margin profile. Printing cash. I look like a baby. Look at that. I shaved my face today. I look like a little baby. Hey, W's in the chat. How we doing? How we doing? How the heck are we doing? I'm gassed from CES. I am literally gassed. It's like there were so many people. Thank God I took my turmeric shots in the morning, and thank God I just washed my hands a ton, because there were so many people here. And a lot of folks were coughing, but I feel good. I feel okay. So now it's like the wind down period. And now it's like I gotta figure out how to, I don't know, I gotta get back to the hotel. But before I go back to the hotel, I might as well stop by the, a little table, blackjack. Hey, what game should we play, y'all? Can someone look this up for me? Are we allowed to G-word? G-A-M-B, and then you guys finish the rest? Like, are we allowed to do that? I don't even know. I've never, I don't know the YouTube rules. Like, does anyone know? I know you're allowed to do it on Kick. I don't think I've ever seen it on Twitch. And I'm not going to do it if I'm not allowed to. Blackjack will be fire. That would be fire. Just like set the tripod up right next to me, and we just I'll let chat decide. Hit or stand. But I'm so, a Rich Topic, how we doing, bro? But I'm so bad at poker. Rich Topic, you says that it seems like that movie, The Big Short, when they went to Vegas to confirm the position that the housing market was literally gonna crash. That is literally what, it is just like that. But like instead of the housing market, I was trying to see if like the AI market was gonna crash. And I'm going to go on record for this. I don't think it's crashing this year. Like there is so much momentum, and it's like it's literally everywhere, and it's like just getting started. Like AI is about to go nuts across health, industrials. Like now, like this is the year of ROI. Like we're not like this isn't the year of developing crazy cool things. This is the year of like implementing things into the world of like existing. This is the year that you implement AI into existing operations to measure ROI. That's what this year is for. And the fact that like going into CES, so many like boring industries are like trying this thing of like AI out and like seeing measurable ROI, like that's insane, dude. Like, that's crazy. Like I don't know if you guys were here when I first said it, but like I went to what did I go to? I went to the John Deere presentation earlier, and what they did was they told me how like their AI-enabled smart tractor machines allow for farmers to no longer have to sit in a tractor manually for 6 hours out the day. That is an unreal value proposition, that you can now go to a farmer and say, instead of you sitting in a tractor that's boring, old, and no Bluetooth for 6 hours out the day, you press a button, you tell it where to go, and it will work for you while you go hang out with your family or you do something else. Isn't that like the wildest thing in the entire world? That's why I say that like this is the year of like proving ROI of the AI. And like a lot of customers, in my opinion, are just like, they're bagging that. So I'm still bullish. But Rich, it did feel like that. It did feel like that. I do think there's like an element of like consumer greed. I think that there was an element of like a lot of just like overconsumption. Like I'm not bullish on consumer. I think consumer's gonna suck this year. I think there is a little bit of like worry about like inflated like customer and business budgets. It's just like you can just tell that like folks are just like chilling. It feels like a 2001 type of scenario, but if businesses continue to prove out their ROI, I think it could be a bagger, y'all. Hey Boogie, what up, legend? How you doing? AAO Power, hey guys, sorry for coming. Hey, no worries. Hey, you show up when you can show up. I appreciate you taking the time to come hang with us. Oh dang. Okay, Sovis. Wait, what's the actual rule, Sovis? Like it says I can't gamble on, like, is it like, can I show it? Like, can I like walk by it? We can like spectate and like cheer people on and like talk to people there. Well, that's probably gonna like, because I think what YouTube does is they rewatch my streams and they have like some AI system to like auto detect certain words, or they look for certain words, or like visuals. It's so annoying though. That would be very fun. That would be like really fun if we could do that. That'd be really, because I just finished CES, y'all. I'm driving back to Laguna tomorrow morning after the legal meeting and stuff. So I got like a 3 or 4 hour road trip. So give me music recs or podcast recs if y'all got it. But it's my last like night in Vegas, you know? I'm trying to pop off real quick, make me a little 5X, and then put that into some memory chips. Hey, who's been looking at the stock market today? Like my memory stocks and networking stocks fell a lot today. I wonder what happened. Hey Boogie, you got a Bugatti? Yeah, it's in the parking lot. Check outside. I got you one too, bro. I got you one too. I got you the smaller version. Richard, what's up, legend? How we doing? Happy Friday. Hey, happy Friday, Junior, y'all. Reporting live from Vegas, my last night in Vegas. Happy Friday, Junior, guys. Happy freaking Friday, Junior. I'm interested about digital business management. Any advice? Good evening to you, Richard. I don't know. Digital business management? Do you have experience managing businesses physically? If you don't have experience managing businesses physically, I wouldn't do it digitally. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. Whatever you do with your time, investing or running business or coming up with an idea, make sure that you are like down to spend 50 years giving it a shot to compound. You know what I'm saying? No, not at all. All right, take your butt to school, or watch my business vids. Nah, for real though, because it's like you don't want to waste too much energy going from like topic to topic to topic to topic. Oh wait, Sovis gave us some good intel. All right, Sovis says, okay guys, and if you're wondering what we're looking up right now, we are researching if I'm allowed to go downstairs and go to the SLOTS machines and put $100 on something, or play the BJ game. I don't wanna like say it because YouTube's gonna like AI detect the words that I say, and I'm not, I'm a rookie on YouTube. I'm really a year old in YouTube, and I don't wanna get in trouble. And I'm not a Kick streamer. You're not gonna see me go on Kick. But it says you cannot on YouTube Live in the traditional sense, as YouTube prohibits content that directs viewers to online sites or applications not certified by Google. Boom. While sports and in-person depictions are allowed, online and stuff. Okay. So it kind of sounds like online. Yeah, Kick is insane. Kick is wild. I hope Kick goes bankrupt. I really do. Because it's like, I don't like what it's doing to society. Low key, y'all. And by the way, don't ever think that this is like the type of stream, or I'm the streamer that's going to be like promoting crazy wild habits or doing crazy dumb stunts and bad money moves and all that. This is intended to be a stream to where like you get to live the life of a hustler, right? All the stuff that I do to build and hustle this year, I'm gonna try to do it live so you guys can do it too. And it's a good, safe community, but we are never going to be promoting anything that directly harms or hurts communities, people, their habits, their values, or anything like that. So this is the safest of all spaces. So L Kick, W Kenny Finance. And if you agree with that, smash that like button, baby. Hey, Boogie, what you think though? You think I shouldn't even flip the camera? Because it's like, there's something like around the corner and then I gotta go down the escalator. I shouldn't even try it. I shouldn't even risk it. We should just chat. And this gonna be like a chill, quick, just chatting one. Hey, that's not for me. Catch me up on y'all days. What y'all doing? What y'all up to? The week's been good? W week, L week? What's stressing y'all out these days? Data dump, all right? Let it all out, fellas and gals, if there's girls in here. Let it all out. I wanna hear about y'all weeks. How's business? How's life? How's health? We're just vibing. Kenny Finance is gassed, like G-A-S-S-E-D, gassed. But we feel good. I got a bunch of adrenaline from my Bloom Energies that I've been drinking. I definitely shouldn't be drinking as many of those as I have been. Like when I get back to Laguna, I'm going on the craziest health binge. Like, he might not be in here, but I'm about to ask Nimrose for a whole plan around like, hey, how can I do a whole diet plan, workout plan? A habit that I do want to keep up post-conference are these steps. Like I've been getting 20, 25,000 steps daily, and like it hurts like a mother lover, but if I can tell it's good, it's really healthy. I can tell like my legs and calves are like super defined and all that. So it feels really good. So I want to keep that habit up, but when I'm back home, I got a bunch of just like cranking this weekend to do to get things to going. But then I have, we got some videos to shoot next week, like some really big videos next week. And then after that, like, I think I have a birthday dinner Saturday, but then after that, I'm just like no devices. Well, I'm gonna hop on stream, of course, but like during the regular time, like no devices. I'm getting outside, I'm going for a hike, I'm going to the beach, just to like desensitize my brain to just like all this tech and lights and all this stuff. Like everywhere I go, there's been a billion lights, very loud noises, so I'm overstimulated. Hey, all right, which topic? Nah, bro, I F with this. It's like I went to the, it feels like you went to the event. I'm glad. Wait, I'm really glad. That was like the number one thing that I wanted to showcase, is that I wanted you all to feel as if like you were here. And I know I couldn't hit everything. I know I couldn't hit everything that you guys wanted to see, but I wanted to at least like bring you guys along, because it costs a lot of money to come to this thing. And the fact that like you all have supported me in building this brand, literally my first year of like being a YouTuber, or like year and a half, and like I'm able to come here as a content creator for free. Like it's like, I shouldn't be here, like my squad should, right? It's like y'all. So I want to bring you guys here. Make you want to book tickets to one of these, because I don't like the concept of this is something I can slide to, especially if you're like interested in tech. If you like, I'm a futurist. I love like the whole Tony Stark futuristic world, like Tron. Like I love futuristic stuff. So like being in conference halls where all you see is just crazy futuristic tech that's not available yet. It's like it's just cool to experience it and see. Like all these humanoid robots, like it's normal. Like that's wild. And then what's really cool is I hope this starts to get bigger. I like our size now, but like I hope it starts to get bigger into like more communities like inner city and things like that. Like just imagine if like a young kid where I'm from in like the hood in Detroit doesn't ever see a robot ever, right? And they just hop on the stream and they get to look at like humanoid robots. They get to look at like a Bugatti we saw. They get to see some of the coolest things in the entire world. And we get to put the whole hood on just through the stream. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna be like my goal to just like democratize access to some of the coolest things in the entire world. Of course, finance, investing, and money, but like everything else. You know what I'm saying? So like I think everybody should deserve to see this stuff and through the stream. So rich topic. Hey, get a ticket next year if you want, or I'll add you to the camera crew. You can join Eric and Boogie next year in the camera crew. Hey, W Boogie, we bringing Boogie to the conference next year. And then Richard says, first week of the year went too fast. I know, right? It's late. Wait, well, hold on. Is it? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Already 1 week in. Hey, we're 1 week into 2026. Hopefully, everybody that put their goals in the chat, we're like crushing it and getting good momentum. I'm praying that everybody's crushed it for the first weekend, but it's wild though. Richard's working a lot on the business, and he plans to hire 1 or 2 more groomers this year, hopefully. Hey, good luck on that. Good luck on that. I'm rooting for you, Richard. If you need help, like strategizing, like how to find talent, how to market your business on like this, the hiring side, on stream we can always chat ideas. But I always say that like when you're marketing your business, you're marketing for 2 purposes: for customers and talent. So think of it that way. I think we talked about this before, but like there's no harm in like pulling out your phone and recording some quick content just to say like, hey, this is what it's like working at Richard's dog grooming business. It's the coolest thing in the whole world. Come join us. Or we're having internships this summer type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So W, good luck on the recruiting. And nothing any day above ground is, and nothing. Any day above ground is a good time to get busy. Hey, Rich, I 1000% agree with you. Like when I think about my most proud accomplishment of last year, the number one thing I'm like, bro, we built so much stuff last year. Crazy foundations. We built channels. Like this channel. We built a holding company. Like we made amazing investments. But the number one thing I'm proud of is I woke up 365 days last year. You know what I'm saying? I was able to wake up 365 days. So sometimes it's the little things, y'all. Like look, I'm not gonna hold you up. Everyone in here, we're about to be like insanely successful. Like insanely successful. Like look at the goals y'all wrote, right? Like look at the goals y'all wrote. Just like that's not light work. That's life changing, generational changing. Like it's nuts. Like I've never had this much conviction in like myself personally, ever. And I've done a lot, right? And I've gone through a lot. But it's like this level of conviction this year is kind of just like I got my motion back. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's all us, 100% equity. You know what I'm saying? And like it just feels so good, but we always got to take a step back and think like the biggest win is us waking up every day. And wins on top of that is if you have a loving family, if you have amazing supportive friends, if you have something just productive to do with your day, right? You know how many people just don't have a productive day? Like that's like you're blessed to have things to do. You know what I'm saying? I like to always say, pressure is a privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like pressure is a privilege. So like we're 1 week in, we got 51 weeks left in the year, and understand like we're gonna run into some pressure. Like Richard, Boogie, Falarin, AIO Power, Richard, like Rich, y'all about to see some pressure this year. You know what I'm saying? Like Richard, it may take 6 weeks to find a hire. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be rough, but you got to sit back and reflect and be like, wow, is it really that tough? Not really, because I woke up today. That's the first W. But then second, it's like I'm very privileged to face this pressure. Because you got to think in the grand scheme of things, so many people have no expectations out of them. So many people have no pressure applied to them, like, at all. So the fact that you have to like get up, hustle, and perform, bro, put on a mother freaking show, dog. You know what I'm saying? So my thesis is, I love this pressure, and I'm gonna put a camera on while I'm doing it, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, what else we got? What else we got? Dump in the chat. If y'all in the chat, just dump, data dump. How y'all days going? How y'all weeks going? First week of the year. How we doing? How we doing? Thank you, hermano. De nada, de nada. I want to open up a phone repair shop this year. Hey, that's a good thesis. That's a good thesis because we are the most tied generation to our phone. Like screen time is like insane, and there's a direct correlation between the growth of phone repair businesses and screen time. And screen time's not going literally anywhere. If you can get the most support by finding a franchise. There's probably some franchises like that. That could be a really good play. Or, you know, do some crazy marketing. Like some crazy marketing. Like I think a really cool marketing play for like if you were to own a phone repair business is like, you know how if you go on TikTok, you see a bunch of those like phone screen protector businesses doing like wild stunts and crazy like annoying marketing plays. That stuff is like very annoying, but it's incredibly effective, and they have a crap ton of volume. Like I don't think you can scroll on TikTok like 10 swipes without seeing like a phone protector, screen protector, like TikTok ad or skit. You know what I'm saying? What if you did something like that but for a phone repair business? Just have a bunch of like viral like clips of just like people breaking stuff, breaking phones and all that, and then just like showcase the value prop of you fixing them. That could be a really cool thesis. All right. Thank God you can do it all. Appreciate that. Hey, Kenny spitting. Hey, it's motivational Thursdays. Nah, I'm just vibing. You know, I'm trying to make sure that like we put on for the screw. What's your best advice to create content consistently? Good question. I think, really good question. I'll keep it up. Like it does become difficult to keep up output, especially when I'm like traveling or busy, or if like the deal flow stuff. Because like literally my brain is two brains. There's like the content brain that takes up 50% of my time, and then there's the investing brain that's like finding businesses, buying them, etc. On the content side, it's like I have a great team of editors, thumbnail artists, and an amazing like chief of staff. But like on the investing side, like it's just me, literally just me. Like finding the business myself, building the models myself, doing diligence, calling customers, calling suppliers, coming to conferences, like asking all these questions, quarterbacking the deal, working with lawyers, working with bankers. Some of them are great, some of them are not so great. Like it's literally all myself. So it's like you can see that like sometimes when the deal stuff gets nuts, it just like consumes the content capacity. But it's like I told myself I have to be consistent, you know? Every day we got a Instagram reel, a TikTok, Facebook post coming out, a LinkedIn post. Every single week we have a YouTube video coming out. Like every single, now like every single day, like a live stream. And it's a lot, but the cool thing is I love them all so much to where it is, none of it feels like work, but it feels like a promise that I want to just keep up. It's different if it's like I'm back at work in the office and I have to send a cold outreach sales email to distributors every day. If that were like my job and I had to be consistent with that, I'd get very bored and discouraged and I wouldn't want to do that. But my consistency requirement is literally just like put out things that can inspire people to make healthy financial judgment, hopefully laugh or vibe or connect, or just like ungatekeep something that's really cool in the world of private equity, you know? And it's like there's a mission attached to the consistency. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you are like wanting to create content and you can apply like some type of like mission to whatever you're trying to be consistent on, like I think you'll feel really compelled even during the busy days and like the tough days to like put stuff out. And I rock with it. I love it, you know? And like I said, pressure is a privilege. You know, like sometimes I feel bad if I'm like too late in uploading something because it's like I want to make sure, you know, that one person that I always see in the comments or always in the likes gets to see this piece of information that I want to put out. You know what I'm saying? But tactically, Richard, I'm just out here yapping. I ain't answering no question. I'm getting off topic so fast. But to directly answer your question, one of the best things you can do is have dedicated batch days. Like have a day in your week or your month that you know that you have creative energy, you have like time, and like batch a lot of good pieces together. Like I would like this weekend, we're gonna batch like a short form series. We're doing like a nice, highly produced, very like personal, like short form series of like, hey, this is day one of 30 things to do with your money before you're 30 or something like that. I don't know. We're like working on like the hook and then all that, but like that's just something we're gonna do. And I'm not gonna do one each day, all right? Sunday, I'm probably gonna do like 10 of them and just change my shirt. Right? I'm probably gonna do like 10 of them and change my shirt a lot, right? And then the next day I'm doing another 10 and change a different shirts. You know what I'm saying? So like if you can, try to batch it. I remember, I'll tell you guys a story. It was like it was when we were recording like the really big video that popped off on my channel, like the 10 boring businesses that never fail. Before like that went out, I actually had that video like prepped and recorded like 2 months in advance, because one day I decided, hey, it was actually the day that I quit KKR. That quit KKR, I was like, all right, I'm gonna batch as many pieces of content as I can for the YouTube channel. So like in 2 weeks, I recorded 20 YouTube videos. And then I took a flight to Europe and Asia. And I was able to travel across Europe and Asia after I quit my job to build all this stuff for like 3 months, because I already recorded all the content to last me 3 to 4 months. That was the coolest setup in the entire world. I was gassed afterwards, but boom, you know. Now I don't batch as intense like that, because it's like it removes the iteration piece. That's one thing that you kept it from us. I did. Y'all didn't even notice it. If you ever want to see if I batch something, see if I'm wearing the same hat, or if I have the same haircut, or if like my hair is like the same style. That's how you can tell. or like my face. If I have like literally the same baby face in every single like vid, that's how you know it's kind of like, all right, you kind of batch something. No, but it was like super cool. But now like I don't do as like big of batching. Like sometimes I'll batch maybe like 2 or 3 videos a session, just because it's like gives me like weeks. Because then when I have time that like I don't have to get a video out this week, like I feel more creative. But when I have to like every week, boom, 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 I like lose creativity. But like this weekend, I'm gonna probably record long form wise like 2 to 3 videos, because I want to be able to dedicate like a month to be super creative on this really, really big one that we're doing on data centers. To where like we're actually going to data centers and we're like gonna be inside and like this is gonna be a mega big video. And I want to be able to like allocate amazing storytelling arcs to it, amazing hooks, like amazing learning points, do some research on things that like not everyone in the world knows about data centers that I'm trying to show to all you guys. Like the more that I batch, I can be more creative. But I said the iteration piece is because like what I learned is like if I'm gonna be consistent, I'm going to be consistent and improve. Like I want to make sure that like I get 1% better after each upload or after each day. And like if I just batch record 52 videos in one sitting, I don't iterate anything. I don't improve anything. So I like to sometimes give myself rhythm to just like post a batch, see the data, see how things go, see how people like things, and then move on. Also, guys, how do you like the like latest video? The topic is kind of like, it was just like a mid-top. I don't like the topic as much. I notice my business buying topics do way better, but like the personal finance ones don't. But like, how do you like the style of the videos where it's like, it feels, I don't know, you guys let me know how it is, because like I don't want to spoil it, but it's like, it's very different from like the other talking head versions that we've had, because we've recorded them in alignment with our live streams, you know? So I wonder, like the video that's coming out next week is gonna actually be like the thing that we filmed together on live stream. But I wonder if like the pacing, the aesthetic, and the vibe and the feel of those videos feels more personal, or do I sound like, because I know like last year, fourth quarter vids were kind of like super educational, but like not as much personality and a little robotic a little bit. It felt more authentic. Okay, good. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, that's really good. That's great feedback. What else would you guys say? Okay, felt more authentic. Oh, hi, Clarence. Clarence Jackson, how you doing? How much time would you say is reasonable to expect to wait for the ROI in building organic reach? Also, what do you think on fan base for anyone starting here? P9, what's up, champ? I actually did. I did. I went to the quantum booths. I went to a quantum session, but the thing is you're not allowed to record in those. So, I don't know if you're on my Instagram, but I'm gonna send you, I can send you my notes from there. I took notes for you if you want notes from the quantum sessions. DM me on Instagram, I'll send you the notes. You're so lucky I did that. I literally went to that session just for you, P9. I literally told Eric this morning. I was like, bro, do you even like quantum? I'm not a quantum investor. But P9 does, so we kind of gotta go. Oh, it's just Kenny Finance on Instagram. I'll send you my notes after stream. But, what was I gonna say? Okay, so you guys thought it, okay, so for Lauren, you like the technical Kenny Finance business analyst videos. Okay, good. So what's cool is, I didn't want to like data dump. You see, all these videos we're uploading, we're kind of just collecting data, y'all, right? What I'm learning is people are telling me feedback that they like the more personal feel to it. I'm gonna work on like the quality and all that, like there's a camera setting, so it's 1080p instead of 4K like it used to be. That's an easy fix. We're gonna fix that for this next batch. And it wasn't a business buying topic, but like the video coming out Tuesday. Also, we upload on Tuesdays now. It used to be Fridays, now it's Tuesdays, because the data says that most folks are live on Tuesday, or like around on Tuesdays. You're up 200x on your quantum stocks? Dude, spill the freaking deeds. Spill the deeds. What are the quantum stocks? Is it too late for us to get in? What's your thesis? But we do Tuesdays, and then it's a business buying video with a personable feel to it. Like I think it's gonna do really well. And it was recording on live. Yep. And like the strategy is, I still want to do weekly uploads because I think that every week you guys should be learning something about this stuff. I still want to do daily lives, but each month, I think what we'll likely do is maybe like 2 to 3 personal, like it just feels like you're here with me, like business educational things, like taking the word of like business and education and making it like cool and fun and personal and like relevant, but also timeless. I'm gonna try to do like 2 or 3 of those per week, but then at least, not week, month, but then once per month, having like ridiculous bangers that are like Netflix style. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys ever saw our fast food video, if you ever saw our parking lot video, or what's another one? The crime scene one. Those are like well produced. We have Pasha, my videographer, like in the field with us with super nice cameras. And our production and editing team like go crazy with those. Those are really nice vids, and a lot of those did well. But it's like, we used to put out those once a week, and it's just like my team was gassed. My team was so gassed this year. So shout out to the editing team for just like pushing through that. But it's, as a leader, guys, you gotta understand, especially like me, I got all the energy in the world. Like I can just push through things. I don't need sleep. I can hustle through this stuff. But like everyone else on your team, like they're human. And you gotta know how to do resource and talent management, because if you just burn out everyone that you work with, they're gonna leave you. And I don't want my team to just like dip on me like that, because they're really talented, they're really good, and we're aligned. So, you know, as a leader, like for this content business, I want to make sure that like we do proper uh, resource management in terms of the team to ensure that they're able to give our pieces of content their best effort. Because like if they're gassed, giving me 20% effort, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? Like we just don't have time for that. But if they're well rested, not only are they going to produce a better video, they're going to be more creative, they're going to come up with more ideas, and they're going to lean into their strengths, and like little things like that, and they can produce something actually incredible. So if the strategy is putting out 2 to 3 vids that are low effort production wise, but like super personable and highly educational, I think that's kind of satisfies the whole premise of just like those 3 weeks. But then 1 week going out with like Netflix worthy banger, right? I think that's a fair talent management. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree? Or should we just tell the team lock in and push out Netflix style content every single week? That's how private equity runs, but I don't want to do that. It's the content business, you know what I'm saying? On the whole call, everybody's running a million miles an hour. I don't care. Keep up or get left out. You know what I'm saying? On the private equity side. But on the content side, I'm a nice guy. We're here to be creative, right? We're here to be creative. Do I recommend that all business owners eventually get a media team for content? No. That's a really good question, Richard. But definitely not getting a... Oh, Clarence Jackson, I'll also get back to your question. Wait, I'll answer... Clarence, your question came first, actually, before I went on my tangent. How much time would you say is reasonable to expect to wait for the ROI in building organic reach? I think organic reach on YouTube and I don't know TikTok. TikTok is really hard for me. I really don't get it. TikTok, I need to like dance more. I there's no cap on it. Like I think for TikTok, I need to dance more, which I'm not doing. Or like skits and stuff like that. Like TikTok is very like brain rot. Kids aren't even processing English type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But on Instagram and YouTube, I think you need to give yourself like 1 full year of consistency to find formats that work and be very consistent in those formats and doubling down on the winners for a year till you start seeing like organic momentum, you know? So I think a year is like a solid time horizon before you start seeing ROI. I don't know about fan base. I don't know what fan base is. And then, Richard, do I recommend that all business owners eventually get a whole media team? No. I think if you have a phone and you have like something exciting to showcase, you can be your own media and production team. Like they're like also, by the way, you don't need to have crazy edited stuff. People actually really like the authentic, like natural feel of some things. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give you it's not directly related to your business, Richard, but it's like related to your space. So there's a vet clinic. So what they do is like animal hospital, related to animals. They make up content of like the doctor being super cute and making jokes with the dogs and making them very comfortable in the clinic. Right, like dogs are of course like super freaking out when they're about to get a shot, but like this doctor was like speaking in a super high voice, like cute baby voice, petting the dog, giving the dog kisses and all that, asking the dog its name, and like as it's like giving a quick little smooch, it literally just like puts the medicine in the dog, stuff like that. But like that and there's like no editing. It's just someone holding the camera while they're doing that, and like every day is a clip of like that doctor making a pet feel safe in a vet clinic. So for you, if you have someone that can just hold a phone for you while you're like calming down a crazy pet while you're trying to groom them, that is amazing content right there. You know what I'm saying? Where you're just like making the pet feel safe, making the pet like at ease. You know what I'm saying? Like that I think is an amazing concept for your business. Other things is simply like no voice, transformational videos. Like that's the, like the all, like the tune on Instagram is like do 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 do. Sorry, my content head's going crazy right now. I got all these sounds in my head, but like that tune with like 3 seconds of the dog with a bunch of hair, and then 3 seconds of the dog with a really nice cut. Easy, easy, right? Little things like that. Or like if you want to like hire folks, showcasing things like what time everyone shows up to the office today, and it's like a teammate challenge, just like showcase what time people show up to the work today. Or if you guys ever have an offsite, like, oh, what's the team lunch this week? Little things like that. Like I was thinking about that for like our civil engineering business, to where like one thing that I want to unlock is talent. Is like trying to find as much talent as I can on the engineering side and the surveying side, because it's really hard to find those. And there's more people retiring the space than entering the space, so I need to have a lock on the next generation of talent. And how can I do that for like this very boring, unsexy industry? Marketing, right? Having an amazing marketing plan to showcase that we have the best culture in all of like civil engineering or surveying. Like that's like my thesis of how to lock in the talent. So like I need to be thinking about an amazing brand refresh for this company. The website's got to be a lot better. It's got to be super modern. I got to go to like speak at these schools down in Florida and like pitch these kids to join us for internships. We need to be making content around like, hey, this is like how fun it is to actually work in this business. Like I need to showcase to the next generation of talent that like, hey, this is easily the dopest culture of business. Like we have the exact same culture as Meta. We have an even better culture than Google, and yet we do like civil engineering. Little things like that, right? Like I gotta spend a lot of time doing that. Nice vibe and experience, thanks. And if you put a shirt or collar on a dog with the company logo, yo, Peanut, yeah, that's great. Hey, everybody put more ideas. That's an amazing idea, Peanut. Amazing idea. Very casual. Entity marketing strategy for my construction. Oh, wait, literally? Wow, that's so ironic. I was just talking about this for the surveying business, and then you asked about the construction business. You're rich. So if I were you, what is really good for like construction business stuff, it's like a very, like the thing is, you gotta tap into your niche. And I think like there's like odd algorithm hacks for different niches. And like in the construction niche, people for some reason are obsessed with time-lapsed stuff, right? So I don't know how to do, like maybe you gotta get a GoPro, but like put a GoPro down and literally just kind of like every day record the evolution of a project, right? Like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, little things like that. That is like a really, really, really cool experience. That's one thing that I've seen that like does incredibly well. The next thing that I've seen is like videos of people, like you gotta be safe while you're doing this, but like talking while they're actually building the projects. Now most of those are kind of like, I'm building my dream house from scratch, and you literally see a dude with a camera that's like climbing a ladder, holding these big wooden pillars, installing things, and this is week 1, and this is week 2, and this is week 3, and this is week 4, little things like that. Millions of views. Insane. Now imagine if you had like some twist to that for your construction company. That's where I think it could go crazy. The Day Zero Investor, how we doing? What's up, champ? Happy Friday, Junior. What was the most crazy thing I saw at CES? The most crazy thing I saw at CES. It was definitely probably something yesterday. Oh, well, today I saw the world's fastest robot, a robot that actually won a marathon. That was pretty crazy to see. I have it on my phone, so I'll post a reel on it so you guys can see that. What else? Crazy cars. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I don't know if I can. Can I screen share on this? I gotta figure out how to screen share. But I saw a flying car. I don't know. Like that's the best way to describe it. Like it was like a 4-seat thing that had wheels, but then also like helicopter wings, and it was like a big flying car. and like it wasn't moving, but like on the screen it showed like demos of it moving in like a safer environment. And I was like, oh, that's legit. That's the future. Granted, that's probably not going to be like in existence for like 50 years, but it was really cool to see a concept like that, of like an odd little carpool thing with wings. Like that was super sick. Richard, I got you. All right, I got you. Construction picture depends on your focusing it. Yeah, that's true. Those time-lapse videos are inspiring. Yeah, they are very inspiring, right? It's just like really cool to see, especially if you add like some good music. And then the crazy thing is just like, it's like a natural like retention thing. And the key thing with like all these algorithms is that if you can convince someone to click, to watch, and then stay, instant organic reach. Right? That's what I've learned is like what crushes it. And like naturally, if you see a really cool building and you're doing a natural time lapse, the brain is like, I kind of want to see what happens like when it's finished. Especially if like you're showing progress each second. Like, that's a really good thing to watch. The only thing is it's going to take up a lot of data or internet or like storage, which is why we need to be investing in memory stocks. Because Rich Topics is about to be doing a crap ton of time lapse. Also, I think digital twins are a great way to enter the construction for the tech side. There were so many digital twinning businesses. So many digital twinning businesses. Like, an insane amount. Like, I think it's such a compelling thesis. And what's cool is there's so many like software and tech providers trying to do digital twinning now that like if you're a big, boring business with a lot of customers, like here in the US, you can literally offer that service and then just like make a margin on that revenue line, right? Like for the engineering business, we are going to do our best to literally like have amazing traditional surveying and engineering work, but then like a whole new revenue line of just like site updates, so just like real-time data for like these developer customers. But like we're not gonna be offering that. We just have a camera that sits there and collects that data and then sends it to this Peter Park person that we met today that runs this company that transforms that data into a usable like UI, UX for developer customers. And like that person's gonna charge me $1,000 a month, but I'm gonna charge the customers $1,000 a week, right? Or $2,000 a week. So the margin on that new revenue line, it's crazy. So the cool thing is like you as a boring business investor, you could already have the customer base to then layer on all these really cool, advantageous tech-enabled solutions. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Boring Business AI-enabled applications at CES. I don't think it was enough talked about topic or idea, y'all. I don't think enough folks spent time talking about that. So we out here just trying to make smart money moves for the squad, for the gang. For the gang. Dang, I literally have a 4-hour drive tomorrow morning. Oh, jeez. Vibe coding idea? That low-key is a vibe coding idea. Who's good at vibe coding in here? Anybody good at vibe coding? I'm not like a vibe coding whiz. I gotta like find a way to get better at vibe coding. Oh wait, maybe that's what we do on stream one of these days. It's like we all train ourselves how to vibe code. That'd be super sick. Is it over? Let's roam around. Peanut, I got 25,000 steps in today and yesterday, bro. I'm resting my legs on stream. JK, no, but it's out here. I'm gonna show you where we're at. I'm literally in a hallway. Just embarrassing myself out here in the hallway. But look at it. That's where we at. Oh, y'all want to see some stuff? I'll show y'all some stuff. This is where I was streaming, right here. People were just looking at me like, what's he doing? Who am I talking to? Private conversation. I'm talking to my family. A little vibe like this. So, if you guys are just now tuning in, oh, look at how awesome this is, by the way. Y'all scared of heights? But This hotel is just like so beautiful. I'm at the Fountain Blue in Vegas right now, y'all. I'm at the Fountain Blue in Vegas. It's so nice. Like this joint is crazy nice. But like we were trying to figure out if I could GAMB, L, on stream. Because that would be like really fun. That'd be like really cool. Like the conference is over. Literally, people about to be going crazy down there. They're like the freaks are out, guys and girls downstairs, and they're just like literally everyone's just down there partying, vibing, and like I'm just cool. And I was like I gotta talk to my stream, but it would have been cool to just like bring y'all to like the BJ table or to like play some card games and stuff. But someone let me know that is against the rules. So last thing I need is to get banned. Oh, Thirsty Thursdays? Yeah, it is Thirsty Thursdays. Low-key, we could go to where like the loud bar and stuff is and just like joke around and hang out with people. Shoot, Yeah, the new Uno table. So I love to just go down there and put $100 on whatever color we pick in the poll. I would love to do that right now, but I just can't. I can't. So we're not trying to get banned, y'all. We're not trying to get banned. I still got more ideas for Richard for his business before I get banned. And I gotta get Boogie to CES next year. And only if I'm coming to CES if I'm a content creator, so I can't get banned. So Boogie's gonna be mad at me if I get banned. Hey, low-key chat, we should have a Boogie reveal this weekend too, right? Boogie, you in the chat? Where you at, man? Where you at? I got a dinner I gotta be at in I think West Hollywood or somewhere in LA this Saturday. So if you're around, I may pull up. Hey, y'all wanna see a workout stream? Me and Boogie? We do a workout stream before this dinner I gotta go to on Saturday? That could be cool. And then we can see how much Boogie gonna donate. What we saying? Hold on. Catching up on the chat. Or a sports bar. Can I? I can't show the games on the screen either, can I? Hey, what's the score of the Miami and the Ole Miss game? Best bet might be the new Uno tables. True. Low-key. Take more donations from Boogie. Nah, he's already donated enough, man. He's also been day one supporter. So that man's giving us his blood, sweat, and tears. But Boogie, for real though, if you're down, I'll pull up. We'll go. We can do like a class or something, like a HIIT class, or get a workout in on stream. Boogie said he wanted to have more health and wellness balance, and if it's in my, if I can do it, I'm gonna work out every day anyway. So I might as well work out with him, and then hit those goals together. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out. Hey, if y'all got a crew, or if y'all got friends, first and foremost, tell them to join the dang live streams and sub up, and smash that like button, and watch my videos. But also, like, work on the goals together. There's nothing better than seeing your friends happy, healthy, and wealthy. Low key, like when you think about it, there's nothing cooler than seeing your friends happy, healthy, and wealthy. And y'all my friends, whether you like it or not, we're friends. You ain't getting rid of me that easily. And I think the coolest thing I can see for all y'all is to see all of y'all happy, healthy, and incredibly wealthy. So, if y'all want to come hang out with us on in LA, we're gonna work out in Saturday probably. Come join the boys. There's gotta be a way we can like play something. I wanna go for a walk down there, but I'm worried that like the second that like one slot machine gets in the back of the camera, like something triggers on the YouTube algorithm, because YouTube's policy thing now is they have all these AI tools that like read screens and listens to audio, and it like literally like auto detects violations. It's 4 a.m. in your time zone right now? Oh my goodness. You are up at 4 a.m. While I graciously appreciate your support in watching this live stream, I'm gonna need you to go to bed. There is no reason why you should be up at 4 a.m. right now watching this. I promise, I'm gonna try to get a lot earlier streams to get this stuff on earlier. Don't feel bad if you go to bed. Like, you feel free to smash the like button. I like you too. No, I love you, man. I appreciate you watching. But what I like more is you getting healthy sleeping habits. So there's no reason you should be up at 4 a.m. watching us, bro. Watch the VOD when you wake up. The VOD will be on when you wake up, so you can get 8 hours of sleep. Because if you go to bed now at 5, that means you're waking up 5 at 1 p.m. That's wild. So if you're playing cards for money in your room or home, they'll strike that? I think so. Maybe. Maybe not that. Maybe because I think it might be really hard to detect that. I think it's very easy for them to detect the online version of what we were trying to do. Because of course, like, it's like the screen record and like you literally see like on the screen that stuff. That is an instant red flag. But I think this stuff is just a gray area. And if it just so happened for us to do like a little manual review and they were to watch my stuff, we might be chalk. We might be, I don't know. You know what? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. I kind of don't care. I kind of want to do it anyway, right? Pin to live. Nah, I go to sleep in 10 p.m. with a nap. How do we do a poll on vertical? Let's do a poll. I don't even know how to do. Yeah. Oh, I got my thing right here. All right. Let's do a poll. Start a poll. Vote on the poll, y'all. Vote on the poll. What should we do? The other thing too, and I don't care if they like yell at us for it. Some of the security might be like, "Hey, no cameras, no cameras." In that case, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm talking to my mom on the phone." I'm on FaceTime. Hey, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm on FaceTime. What you talking about?" Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. What we talking about on the poll? We definitely won't be able to play. I don't think playing is a safe enough play. But ain't no harm in us walking through this joint. I'm down to just walk through this joint. Someone said no. I appreciate you looking out for us. I appreciate you looking out for us. I just don't want to risk it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to risk it. Because the thing is, if YouTube strikes us, we're chalk, chat. Like, that will be so chat. I would share my screen. There was a group of like 10 baddies just looked at us and started smiling and like doing this. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? We're locked in. We're not focused on Risen right now. What does that mean? They're like nodding their heads. What does that mean? No time for baddies. Hey, I'm locked in, Richard. I'm so locked in, bro. The last thing I need is to be distracted by Las Vegas baddies. Morse code. That is so funny. Morse code. I gotta up my game. I think that means clock it. It's good, that's all I know. Hey, a win's a win. W. W. I don't know where clocking, but clock that. Oh, geez. You know what I should have did? I should have had them subscribe to the channel. Because I'm like, ladies, y'all all dressed up, trying to go out and everything. But what's even better than going out is buying yourselves some index funds. Want to know why? They make money while you sleep in a bull market, okay? Because the number one thing you don't want to rely on, ladies, is depending on a rusty bum of a man. And the way how you can mitigate that is buying yourself some index funds and building yourself a portfolio of cash flowing businesses. Hey, we need, L on my part, I should have put them on game. But I didn't know what this meant. I thought they were trying to like do a little, I don't know what that meant. So I didn't participate. So, we can be out here educated. All right, look, y'all said, hey, y'all voted yes. I'm down, you know? I just want to make sure. Let's see. All right. Let's go for a walk, shall we? I think it's fine. There's another sitting area like over across the hotel. So we're gonna like walk to that. I think we're chilling. Hey, look. I don't think we're gonna get striked. I just really care about this channel. It's literally like we're on FaceTime. It's literally like we're on FaceTime. All right. But the thing is also though, it's generally fine to show casinos on YouTube, but it depends on how you show them. Ooh, okay. So maybe if we just don't get too close up to the tables. You know what I'm saying? The other thing too is I got like this really big old gimbal that I'm holding y'all on. Vegas is dope. Clarence, ain't nothing in Vegas for you, man. Buy index funds, bro. Ain't no time for us to be out here in Vegas. Hey, take it from me. There ain't nothing here for us. Okay. What does it say? What does it say? It says that so we can or can't? So we can or can't? Oh, you want to hop on live?
Yeah, hi live.
Oh, chat. Chat.
Hey stream.
Oh,
listen,
Can we get in it or no?
listen, my is cadence.q.
Oh, jeez. Hey, that's going to cost you about $5,000.
I don't care. It's
Oh, my
okay.
goodness. Hey, chat, say what's up to
Hey, chat.
the ladies of Vegas.
It's eight people, but I
They out here having fun. They out here having, hey, this is my family. Literally, the second you guys tell me to get up and leave, we get bombarded. Else. What's she doing? That's wild work. See, that's why y'all don't need to be out here in these streets. Literally, the first thing they want to learn when they hop on stream is promoting their Instagrams. And it's like, you literally could be asking anybody in this chat how to make a smart money move, how to make bank. And yet you want to self-promote your Instagram. So, hey, fellas, if y'all interested, hit her up, shoot a DM. I personally, nah, pass. All right, y'all. And did she just hold our viewer count? Does she know it's our first week on the job? Tell her, wait till we apply 365 days of consistency to being a streamer. And we're gonna have 10,000 views in this joint. All right, hey, good sign, chat, but really good sign. I was on this escalator going down, talking and holding the chat. And as we were doing this, one of the security guards, I passed or looked at him, and he just like nodded. So I guess low key, I think we're good from a security guard perspective. Dun, dun. Hey, Boogie. I would have RKO'd, bro. I wanted to. Yeah, L lady. Yo, okay. Richard, you switched up so quick, bro. How you go? Richard, you switched up so quick. You said W ladies to L ladies. I already got them. Shout out VGT. Rich topic L. Yeah, hey y'all. That they ain't it. They ain't it. They ain't it. I would have RKO'd one of them. You see the low, she just grabbed the phone like that? Yeah, they said free marketing. Yeah. Anywho. But they get it how they can. Can't blame them. Can't blame them. Can't blame them for trying. All right, let's look at the casino, I guess. Oh, hey, Boogie. We just got harassed and heckled by a group of shorties. But we kept our eyes on the prize. Hey, if there's one person in this chat who's a productive cockblock, it's Boogie. Y'all know I used to live with that man in college, not college, right after college. And I was a city boy. I mean, like, we gonna get into that later. Y'all gonna see Kayvon on stream one day. He's a city boy. But like, first of all, I was the chairman of the annual City Boy Leadership Summit. That was me. And I had emotions, man. And but Boogie reminded me that I gotta lock in. I'm here to build. I'm here to make wealth and to make smart money moves. And simply, me chasing shorties out here. What you say, Boogie? As you can tell, Kenny never got any play. Shut up. Shut up, Boogie. It's literally all because of you. Nah, after that free promo, oh yeah, it is awesome. I think you need to learn smart money moves. Yeah. Hey, for all the young bulls in here, hey, stay focused on y'all sales kings. All right, so I'm gonna flip this. Let's see what happens. We in the mix, y'all. We in the mix. Focus on the money first, y'all. Hey, what does Scarface say? First, you get the money. And then you get the power. And then something else, and then like the girls come, something like that. All right, so we walking, we moving. All right, so the thing is, chat, I got this huge freaking gimbal that I'm holding. So like, I don't want to go to the tables where a lot of the workers are, but low key, should we short the gambling stocks? Should we short the gambling stocks, chat? Because that's a lot of empty seats. I think broadly, gambling is down. Bro, Richard, my grandma is literally the exact same way. Like, she is obsessed with gambling. For some reason, especially slots. My grandmother is obsessed with slots. She can literally sit, her favorite is the Wheel of Fortunes. She can literally sit and play the slots for days. It's mad empty, right? And it's the Fountain Blue, y'all. I think you got a short game in stocks or gambling stocks. Oh, you know what? F it. We ain't got nothing else to do. Let's go and find the tables until someone kick us out. Let's just keep recording until they tell us not to. That's the one thing y'all gotta learn. Don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness. You'd be like, oh, it's my bad. I'm from Beijing, I ain't know. I'm from Beijing. In Beijing, we able to gamble like that. Let's see what they got going on. What game is it, blackjack? Boom. I just made eye contact with a security guard. Boom. What game is this? Is there a strategy to this?
No, just guessing.
Can we do one sample roll just so I can show my chat what it lands on? Oh, I'm on FaceTime with my mama.
Not supposed to be on Facebook.
Oh, I can't be on FaceTime with my mom?
Not for live.
Oh, dang. She's in prison right now. We got her an iPhone so she can FaceTime me from prison. Can we show her one thing? It's all good. Oh, L check. LCAP, what do you guys want me to say? All right, I literally came up with this on the fly. What y'all want me to do? It's literally, I just came up with this in like 5 seconds. LCAP. As y'all can see, I'm not a good liar. As y'all can see, L cap in the chat. L cap. You're right, Bucket. That was an L cap. Look, look. I tried my best. I got frazzled. Cause y'all ain't see it, but you see how the dude, a dude like walked up behind her in the suit as like her backup. Cause it'd be cool to have a guy that just like show us a table and show us the odds without us putting money down. L cap. Hey, what y'all want me to say? Why did I come up with that? Out of literally all things. My mom's in prison and we got her an iPhone. my mom is doing perfectly fine. Oh, here's Bottega Veneta. But the cool thing about Vegas is a lot of Vegas has like really cool luxury stores. The muscle showed up. That's literally what it was. That was literally the muscle. The muscle showed up. The muscle showed up. Let's make it around. Let's see if we can get another view. Okay, we got like security like circling us. They trying to pull a little Tom Cruise on them. Hey, we gotta do a little evac. Let's go get lost in the casino. Let's go this way. What else we got? There's a spa. Nowhere. Ooh. You wanna go shopping? I just don't think we're allowed to record in any of these, but it's like a fancy chocolate spot. Rick Owens? Oh, this seems fancy. Oh, this is like the homeless apparel. This where they be dressing like, ain't nobody that tall anyway. Holy moly. What the heck? This stuff probably is like $20,000 per outfit. Isn't that crazy? W2 if you can afford that though. You can afford it, W. I'd rather buy a business. Bum, bum. Should we go back to that table? I kind of low-key just want to keep pushing them until they kick me out. but then I don't want to get banned from this place. Because I think I got to come back to this conference next year. There's Alexander Wang. Like fancy Alexander Wang. Clothing for Fashion Demon fans. One shirt is $1,000, even more than that. Probably even more than that. It's just crazy. I didn't know people have that much cash to just like blow on clothes. Where do y'all like to shop? Where do y'all like to buy y'all clothes? You can open a lot of phone repairs. Well, the thing is, it's like, it's very funny. Like, I've been around, oh, Marshalls? Hey, me too. Hey, W Marshalls. Ever come here back, son? I don't even buy that. Son, I like Uniqlo. I wear a lot of Zara, but I got enough Zara to where it's like I got all I need from Zara. But I like Uniqlo. Where is this? Oh, these doors are locked. I like Uniqlo. I like, what else? That's about it. That's pretty much the only thing I wear. They don't have it. They charge and pay it. They charge and pay it down. That's just such a dumb money move. What I notice is like a lot of new money, or people that are like, I'm gonna call it like rich. Rich is kind of like you got like $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, comfortable, little savings, but like you're trying to just like, you're new to this. They often spend a lot of bread to look good to people. And quite frankly, it's very odd, but I don't know what everyone else's sexual orientation is, but it's a lot of dudes trying to look cool to other dudes. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the dumbest thing in the world. Like, think about conceptually what some like dudes and fellas be doing like at the clubs, right? They go to clubs, they ball out, Louis shirt, Louis jeans, Louis shoes, and then like they'll go buy bottles and like sections at the club to like one up another group of dudes buying a section or a table. And it's just like, dang, champ. You know? You need 20K to look good? Not at all. You need like $5. Go to Goodwill. Have a little bit of like creativity. You know what I mean? Like literally what you can do. My grandma loves Goodwill. She loves thrift shopping. You go to the thrift store and you literally like find yourself a freaking really dope vintage style t-shirt for like $1.50. You get you some nice, simple, like all black jeans or something like that. And then shoes, just find you like some nice old used loafers. That's a fit. You're swagged up in New York. You need clean clothes and decent teeth. I ain't gonna hold you. The best investment I ever made though, out of all the investments I made in my life, is my teeth. I got a shout out to Invisalign. I got Invisalign when I graduated college, and I got my first bonus. But your boy was very poor and didn't have dental insurance his entire life until I started working on Wall Street, and then I upgraded my teeth. What else? But yeah, it's just like, fellas, y'all about to be. You got that? You great at work? That's right, chap. The key is like, whatever you do, don't spend your money on things. If you have to spend it, you should spend it on experiences and buy things that appreciate over time. And confidence is the key word. And just like literally having no embarrassment bone in your body. Like literally I'm just walking around here in this like crazy rich whole casino holding a fat gimbal. I give two craps is looking. You know, we're trying to get kicked out of a casino. I have no embarrassment. If this was like, you know, Riz hour, I'll show y'all how I work. You know what I mean? But confidence is key. The ability to be comfortable in your own fit and skin without having to wear crazy luxurious stuff. Like that's what's matter. Like find your own unique style. Don't chase brands, chase experiences. And the number one thing is to invest in memory dividends. That's what I think is like OD amazing. It's like when you've experienced something once, but you're able to like revisit that experience through memories, and it just like gives you an instant feeling of just like euphoria, happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like think about like a vacation, like an amazing vacation. Like right now, everyone think about like the best vacation you ever had in your entire life. That was money well spent because you thinking about that right now unlocked the memory dividend. So where every time you think about it, it brings back a level of emotional happiness and gratitude and just like good vibes, you know? But if you were to spend that same $2,000 on shoes, you're not about to have that same euphoric feeling, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is how this look. It's like a little food court. It's like a little food court over here. Should we get some food, yo? Low key. Price is about to be crazy here. Miami Slice. Price is about to be crazy here. What is this? Like a little wellness bar? Interesting. It's a little Vegas food court. That's where people be getting their grub. Getting their grub, just vibing out. Little TikTok. Oh, TikTok. What up, y'all? I'm gonna be pissed every time I look at those shoes. Heck yeah. I'm gonna be pissed too. I'm gonna be pissed too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, here I go. Area view of the NPCs. Look at all the money the casinos make. Be wise with y'all money. Hey, my thing is, if you're gonna gamble, how you doing? If you're gonna gamble, put 4 times the amount into an index fund. So you take the whole pressure off. You know, if you're gonna go gamble $100, that means you spent $500 that night. You should put $400 of it into investments and index funds, and just ensure that like you're financially set up if you have to go gamble. Who said facts? What y'all talking about? It's hard for me to read the chat while I'm walking here, while looking out for security. Boom. Don't buy things to impress people that don't care. Enjoy your life doing the things you want to do because, yeah, I 1 billion% agree with you. Like I 1 billion% agree. Like you gotta live your life, chase experiences, not things. You know, if you do gamble, do it responsibly. Never feel addicted to something that costs a lot of money. It's just a dumb play. Become addicted to self-improvement. Like as you guys can see, you know very well what my addiction is. I am addicted to business. I am addicted to investing. Like it's like an unhealthy obsession with this. Like you know what my vice is. There's no question what my vice is. Like I love thinking about businesses, strategy, building things, investing dollars. Like literally that's my high. The fact that like you can like learn about something, put dollars behind what you learned, and potentially 8 extra money like you did in memory last year. It's the best casino in the whole world. And the odds are better. Right? Also, how's my cameraman holding skills? We ain't got Eric today. W. Eric, shout out to Eric, y'all. He literally was the MVP all day. I mean, all week. He was the MVP all week. He got up early with me. He woke me up a lot of times too. I'm not sure if you guys know, but me and Eric are like siblings. He's like the older brother. I'm like the annoying little brother. But we've known each other for 15 years, something like that, ever since we were lads. And, but no, today, since it was like the last day, good chance for him to just like relax, kick it. His wife is literally with us here at the conference, and like I've monopolized his entire time at this conference, so I feel bad. So it's like, I'm glad that I snuck away and didn't bother them. So hopefully they had an amazing time back at the hotel. But shout out to you guys that are in the chat that are in relationships and family. Spend quality time with your loved one. And if you're a single shred lord like me, get after it. Investing. Don't focus on the ladies. The ladies will come. Hey, when I tell y'all that we're about to get a bag this year, right? We're about to get a crazy bag. We're about to scale the content. We're about to be buying so many businesses. There's gonna be shorties everywhere. The key is, my thesis is that the wrong woman can drop your stock 99%. The right woman can 10x your stock. That's my thesis. And I am just extremely cautious because I've built a lot and I've invested a lot. So I want to make sure that like who I invite into this rocket ship, also who I invest into as well. It's not all about me, it's about giving as well. I just want to make sure that it's like a really healthy, productive partnership where the values are aligned, where the mission is aligned, where, you know, vibes are good. Because you don't want to work your whole life and then just have it crash just because you want to have somebody fast that you met in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any of those shorties there that we met earlier, but didn't seem like wifey material to me. Got to be cautious. Can't work too hard to give it all away. And that's facts. That's facts. And a lot of my mentors that I have, like these billionaires and stuff, they're on like their second, third marriage. They split their wealth in half twice. And I'm like, bro, you're cool and all. You're crazy rich. You built amazing things, titans of an industry. But like, bro, you gave up half your dollars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, these girls, that's true, that's true. But we also gotta keep it gender neutral as well. There's a lot of dudes out here just looking for a rich shorty too. Because I will say this, it's like, there is also like a growing population of amazing female shred lords that are just like on their game, locked in, not focused on dudes, building their business, just like being boss woman. And that's a dope subset that's out here. I call them the powder puff girls. They out here getting stuff done. So shout out to them. And there's some dudes that are just like, the wrong guy can drop their stock 99%, but the right guy can 10x their stock, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta keep it, you just gotta keep it 100. You gotta keep it 100, y'all. So gotta be cautious, Clarence Jackson. Who are these people? Anybody know these people? Yeah, it is pretty cooked. It is pretty cooked. You just gotta really have conviction that, like, look, if you just lock down and build, the right one will come. That's my thesis. You know? I don't know who any of these people are, y'all. Wait, is that Elvis and Frank Sinatra? Chat, what y'all think? I think so, right? Should be. Oh, this is Frank Sinatra, a Vegas legend. Hey, yo, he had this whole city in the palm of his hands. He was so cool. I don't know who these people are. I think that's Sinatra again, maybe. Oh, Sinatra, Elvis again. That's so cool. Vegas is such a massive, I bet, this would be a great video, like a Ryan Trahan style video. I literally bet I could like stay here overnight without security noticing. Richard says, that's my mentality too. An Asian baddie or a Mexican baddie that will destroy my journey. Hey man, it can be any ethnicity, dude. Just the wrong one's the wrong one. Oh man. But as we take a look at this amazing sculpture, chat, at this amazing sculpture, it was a W conference, y'all. It was a W conference. Like, think about all the stuff we did this week. We saw the future of technology. We found a business that's going to 2x the margin profile of an acquisition we're making in a few weeks. We found a growth equity investment in auto tire censoring, and he's raising capital, and if we want to invest, we can invest. We saw a bunch of cool businesses. We made a bunch of new friends. We spent the week with Eric in Vegas. We ate good. We got 20,000 steps in every single freaking day. I don't know about y'all, but that's a freaking dollar in the books. You know what I'm saying? So this is a reminder to keep tuning into the streams because it's all about experience. I want to show you all the life that you get to live as a curious, value-oriented investor, builder, content creator. And this was a bunch of fun. Slots, we just passed the slots. If you're just now tuning into the stream, we were on the verge of getting kicked out, but I came up with the greatest excuse of all time. But that's probably in the title. I think I put in the title, slots. I gotta stop that. But I'm about to call me an Uber, y'all. Get back to the crib, chill. I'm about to stop and get me some McDonald's just to vibe out and enjoy the night. Because we got to drive all the way back to Laguna tomorrow, 4-hour drive. So I'm gonna get me some rest, but I appreciate y'all having a nice little check-in stream. Tomorrow, we're back at the crib. We're back at the desktop on the crib. I'm just so glad to be home tomorrow. I miss my place. I love my place. I can't wait to be back. We're gonna be back at the crib. And I think tomorrow's gonna be a recap day. Like I'm gonna show you guys all my notes. And P9, I'm gonna text you my notes. I think it's gonna be a recap day. We're gonna do some examples and executing on some ideas. We got you with it. And we're gonna have some gaming and some fun too. So maybe we're gonna convince some of my boys to hop on the game. I might get some folks to play some games with us or just play some solos or something. But hey, Clarence, I'm glad you had a great time. W stream, y'all. I appreciate y'all checking in. And moral of the story is lock in on yourselves, gents. Have fun, be safe, take care of yourself, take care of each other. And as always, peace and love, y'all. Peace. Bye. Okay, bye.